What's up, guys? It's your boy, Reese Boy. We're back on the table talk. All right, guys. So I just got back from hanging out with Jama TV, guys. So Sunday is the last day, guys, for the raffle. Okay, it starts at 8:00 p.m. our time. That's 8:00, and that's 8:00 at night for us, and that's 8:00 in the morning for them in the Philippines. So my Filipino fans or anyone that's on that side of town, that side of the country, guys, it'd be 8:00 in the morning for you and 8:00 at night for us in the U.S. Go over there, get your name entered in a raffle, guys, so you can win some prizes from Jama TV. She gives out good prizes. She gives out microphone, like she just gives out good stuff. I'm not gonna tell you guys what she gives out, but just go enter it out over there. But anyways, guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. Okay, we have to talk a little bit, guys. So I had this perfect blog planned for you guys, like an all-day blog, but I couldn't do it because my phone only lets me record only 13 minutes. So that's why my videos are not that long like they used to be. So I'm going to try to fix that, guys. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about, okay, is we're going to, something that I've never talked about, guys, on my channel that I want to talk about with you guys is, I think I have talked about it, but for the newcomers, guys, what was I? Okay, so I was adopted. I know I've talked about this before, guys. It's been a while since I did one. This is kind of like a part 2, and it's kind of like to help you guys understand where I'm coming from now. Now that I'm 31 years old, about to be 32, and I've went through a lot with both sides, and now I lost my birth father. He died a few years ago, and they didn't even tell me. So anyways, I was adopted at a young age. I think I was like 4 months old. My birth mother couldn't have me, blah, 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 blah. And I always went through life trying to figure out like who she was and stuff like that. And I just thought she was a movie star. I thought she was Halle Berry. Thought she was beyond, like there was just so many different people that I thought she was. Oprah, Beyonce, J-Lo. Like there were so many different people that I thought my birth mother was, that I was going to be rich and famous. Because at that time was when I would discovered like who these people were from their movies and stuff. And I wasn't satisfied with the mother that God gave me. He gave me a good mother, and I was not happy with that at that time. And then I was acting out too because I was being bullied. Other stuff was happening to me that will probably be in my book. And so I went through life with that probably all over until I was 18 when I met her. And I will never forget, it was spring break. It was my senior year of high school. And I was dealing with a lot of stress from other stuff. And I remember I just broke up with my girlfriend like a week before. My mom and dad are like, we're going to South Carolina. We're going to go meet your birth mom. I'm like, really? So we drive the 6 hours to go meet her. She denies me when we get there. She's like, I don't have a son. I only had 3 boys. Da, 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 da. She was drunk and selling herself at the time that we get there. And I literally was just like, okay, cool. And was ready to leave. But then that last day that we were there, like that Sunday, she's like, I want to meet him. I want to meet him. So then we waited, we met her. There's a picture. I'll have to show you guys the picture of me meeting her for the first time. She's crying. And she's like, oh my God, like you look so good. You're handsome. You're cute looking. Whatever. You have my nose. You have my laugh. You have my smile. And then I met my real 3 brothers, and I met my aunt, and I met my cousins. And I don't like to use real. I just want to use same bloodstream. That's all it is. Anyways, this lady drove 6 hours to come to my graduation. That was it. And that's the last time that I saw her. And that was almost 11 years ago. So she has not seen me, and she lives 6 hours from me. Has not even tried to come see me. Has been to Florida, has went to Disney World, knows I live in Orlando where Disney is, and hasn't even tried to reach me. And my last straw with her was 2019, December 2019, like right after I did my surgery. But in that time we were talking, and she was going to come and bring my niece to Disney and take her to Disney. And she wanted to see me because she knew that I lived here. And I was all excited. I was like, oh my God, I can walk now. We could do the park together. I can get you in for free because Jama works there. And I'm like, we can have fun. And then she's like, yeah, I'm coming. December comes, December goes. And then January comes, nothing. And I'm like, so this woman played me again. I fell for this again. And I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, that was my last straw. My thing was like, you're not going to keep playing me like an idiot every 2 seconds and then tell me you're coming and then not come. So I cut off all communication. I do not answer her phone calls. I don't talk to her, nothing. Done. I deleted everybody on that side. Everybody. I said, you know what? There's something you guys think that I want from you guys, or there's something wrong with you guys, because all I wanted was a relationship with you guys. That's all I wanted. I wanted to know you guys and get super, super close. That then when I have my own kids, they would have 2 sets of grandparents. My real parents that have raised me my whole life, and then that would be like their half grandmother, however you would call it. Because I wouldn't give her that respect to ever call her mother because she's not a mother. So, but I do give her the respect for giving me life because she could have aborted me, but she did. So I do give her that respect. But I do not call her mother. Her name to me was just whatever her name was. And I just cut off all communications, and hey, none of them care. And then with my birth father, they didn't even tell me that he died. I had to find out from my birth mother that he died. And I did a YouTube video about it. It's up there, that my birth father died. And he wanted to meet me. He didn't want her to give me up for adoption. But back then, when people were in jail, they would not send you paperwork telling you that you have a child and say, do you want to sign away your legal rights? They didn't do that back then. So he didn't even know that I exist. So she gave up his rights and had me adopted without, asking him. But thank God he did. Thank God she gave me up to a good family. But still, he was hurt by that. And he always felt in the bottom of his heart that he had a son. He always said that. And he had 4 girls. One of my sisters died. And I got to meet my only grandmother on that side, who I was her only grandson. And then she died a year later. So I never got to meet her, but she was overweight. And then he was blind and in a wheelchair, lost both of his legs and went blind from diabetes. So he was like, you better watch your health. And, but he was born with it because it was genetics. He just didn't take care of his body. But I talked to him and he seemed like such a nice guy, and I just never got to meet him. And that kills me because I wanted to meet him. And then my sisters on that side, when they found out about me, they talked to me one day and that was it. Added me on all social media and then totally just ghosted me. They've been married, they've had kids. And I think my thing was that high, and I don't know why I thought that they would want a relationship. So I just brought it back down, and to this day I don't even talk to them or nothing. I don't even care. But I just thought that was really funny, and I thought that was kind of mean that they just like throw you away like you're garbage for no reason, and then don't even have the audacity to tell you that your birth father died. Like, okay, cool. Don't show up if I ever make it big and famous. And they're like, oh my God, our brother's famous. I'm not your brother. I don't even know you. That's exactly what I'm going to say. There's even people in my immediate family that I'm like, I don't know you like that. Because that's what happens. Whenever they see you with money, then people come out of the woodworks. I'm your cousin. I'm your uncle. I'm your auntie. You're like, I haven't seen you my whole life. What you talking about? It's like, no. And you got to be careful too. So anyways, guys, I finally at 31 years old realized that I'm in the family that God wanted me in. I should stop worrying about the past and go through life with, it's okay. I want to adopt one day because I was adopted, and I know that I can give a child a good life. And, but I want to have my own natural child too, but I still want to adopt. But I want to adopt from my own backyard, basically meaning like I want to date from the state of Florida. I want to adopt from the state of Florida. I don't want to go to some different country to adopt. I want to adopt in the U.S. And it's easier to adopt in the U.S. If you go to a different country, it takes up to 4 to 3 years before you can get that child here because you got to do all the paperwork. So, and even one of my sisters, she wants to adopt too because she just has that in her heart too. So that's kind of my story about adoption. Like, it's a good thing. Like, a lot of people, when I tell people I'm adopted, they're like, you should feel like cool because someone wanted you. Someone seeked you out and someone wanted you and someone adopted you. So you should feel honored and respected by that you, and like I said, my name in the Bible means a gift from God. So I was a gift to this family, and certain people see that and certain people are just like, no, you're a curse to this family. So it's really hard to like go through life with like, okay, was I a curse or was I a blessing to this family? So it just looks, it's kind of fishy. You're like, okay. But now that I'm this age and now that I'm this way, I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Like, I went through so much crap in my life. I don't care. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. And I don't care. Like, I used to whine about it. Like, why doesn't this work? It's like, who cares anymore? Like, I just don't care anymore. And then people get jealous of you when you have other relationships with other people because it's like, I want him to pay attention to me. I want him. It's like, but did you treat me right? That's the problem. So it's like, you go through, you just have to treat people the right way. You have to treat people the way you want to be treated. That's how I was raised. And I wanted a relationship with her. I really did. She seemed so sweet over the phone when I met her, when we talked over the years and stuff like that. Like, I met her when I was 18. She called me on my 19th birthday, and I haven't seen her since then. And she lives 6 hours from me. And I know some people will be like, why don't you go there? I'm not going to go there and then no one even show up. Like, that's why I'm not going to waste my time to go there. But I've wanted to drive up there to see her and just hang out with her a little bit or have lunch or something. Maybe do a YouTube video about it. She knows I do YouTube. She subscribes. She watches my YouTube, so she'll probably see this. She knew my weight journey. She was proud of me with my weight journey. She called me the day before surgery, the day of surgery, and everything. But I just don't know. And the funny thing the sad thing is, I don't even know my family history. I don't know if there's any illnesses in my family. I don't know nothing because she won't tell me it. Like, I don't know why. Like, she just told me high blood pressure, alcoholics, and drug addicts are in my family. And all of those haven't bothered me and probably won't because I don't like the taste of alcohol and I don't like the way drugs make you feel because you feel all, The only one that I like is that they give you when you do surgery because you get a good sleep. That's the only one that I like. And alcohol, no, I don't like the taste of it. You know, don't drink, kids. It's not worth it. It might look cool on TV, but don't. It destroys your life. Believe me, I come from an alcoholic and a drug addict. It doesn't, and that's why I have a disability because she was doing drugs and alcohol when she was carrying me. And if you look up the side effects or Google it or YouTube it, those children who were born to parents that were on drugs and alcohol, not all children with disabilities. That's not what I'm saying. But some come out with disabilities or just God blesses you with that child. That's it. I'm not saying all kids with disabilities and I'm not saying all parents that do drugs, their child comes out addicted. I'm just saying in my situation, I came out with a disability, but not addicted to drugs, but addicted to other stuff. You can have another way that you're addicted. You can be addicted to food. You can be addicted to working out. You can be addicted to other stuff. And my addiction just follows you from one person to the next host. And my addiction was to food. I wish my addiction was to working out or something like that. But, so I got another form of her addiction and it was to food. And she has addiction to food too, because she was overweight too. But it was easier for her to lose weight because she was on substance. So when you're on different drugs, you lose weight. So, oh guys, happy birthday to my best friend, one of my best friends, Felix. Happy 30th birthday, bro. I miss you. I love you. Have the best birthday ever. I don't even know if you'll see this video, but happy birthday to you, bro. I've known Felix for 14 years since I've been in Florida. He's the best friend of he's the brother of my best friend, Victor. And when I met him, we used to all hang out together. And then he's my ex-girlfriend's little brother. He's the baby of the family. So I've known Felix since he was probably like, I think 15 or 16, but I've known him since I've been in Florida. And he's like one of my best friends. Like he does skateboarding and everything. I told him to start a YouTube channel and like record it, but like I haven't seen him in over 6 years, but we're still best friends. We still talk on social media and he supports my YouTube. So shout out to you, Felix. Happy birthday, bro. I miss you, bro. You guys would like Felix. He's cool. But yeah, today's his 30th birthday. So shout out to you, bro. So we have a big announcement. Some people have got my announcement, but I'm not going to announce it yet. It's going to come out on Monday. Me and John are doing a big celebration. So I love you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn my notification bell. Watch my videos, guys, so I can get my first check. But I love you guys. Peace.